What's up, guys? Welcome back to DapeachTV. Tonight we're doing another For You Fridays where we're doing stream reviews, VOD reviews, and tonight we're even doing a coaching call that was won through the giveaway that we hold in the Discord. So if you're not already in Discord and you want to get a free coaching call, then join. The links will be down below in the description, and let's get to it. This is something that I do every single Friday on my Twitch stream, and we're live right now. I don't know if people are saying hi or bye to you, but they're here and we're here. We hope you come in and join us. If you're not already subscribed, this channel is all about stream tips, guides, and tutorials to help you grow your stream, whether you're just starting out or already in the game and on your journey. And tonight we're going to be doing a coaching call with Origin Natsu. We're actually going to check out his stream first, just do a quick review, see what his stream is so we get to know him a little bit better. I'll give you guys some context of a conversation that we had earlier. I just messaged him. I got some questions from him, learn a bit more about him in detail. That way, when we get to the call, it's a little bit more specific and in-depth, and hopefully it helps you guys too. After that coaching call, we're going to be doing a bunch of stream reviews from people that submitted their channels through the channel points redemptions in the Twitch chat, and we'll go for a little while and get a bunch of people done, and I hope this helps you guys out. All right, let's get to it. Origin Natsu, bro, thank you very much for letting us review your stream. Of course, we're gonna do a coaching call after this, which is all good, and you're probably in chat watching this. Well, you are in chat watching this, so but I mean, if other people like to watch these reviews, then hopefully it helps them too. Let's take a look, man. And like I say before I do a review of anybody's channel, take my opinion and suggestions and ideas, you know, or don't. It's all good, okay? It's no hard feelings if you don't take them or not. I appreciate you, and I wish you lots of success either way, okay? I'm just here to help provide some feedback and some ideas if I can. All right, so I see your banner already. It's cool. I'm assuming this has Origin in the back. Cool that you have a banner. It's cool. I like it. We don't really see the Origin Natsu thing. We do see your logo, which matches, which is cool. I like that. But there's not much else. But this is not a bad thing. This is okay. It's okay. I'm also curious about the name Origin Natsu. I feel like I've Googled it before, and I'm curious about your name. Is it like an anime or something? Origin Natsu. I feel like this is some sort of anime. Natsu Dragneel. Okay. I'm curious. I'm just curious about it. Yeah, all right. And you got your profile picture here. I mean, it's kind of, you know, obvious to see who you are and what you are. I'll put it here above my head. But it doesn't show like you specifically, right? But if you're trying to go off of this anime thing, then that makes sense. That makes sense. So you got a recent broadcast set up here. Let's see how long you stream for. You're going for around 2 hours per stream. And you haven't streamed for like 11 days or so, but usually you stream, it looks like every couple of days. And that's all right. And looks like you're playing a lot of scary games too. Let's go read your about me. Just a college student trying to release some stress and provide some entertainment to others. Okay, cool. All of my links here: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Let's go check all that out. Your link tree: Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and Twitter. So a lot of these links that are on your link tree are already in here: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So what I would suggest is actually, unless you're really trying to push people to your links page, I would actually, like, because there's some other reason, you have some sort of, I don't know, sponsorship, affiliate thing, or you're trying to do something completely different. I don't know, like have like an Amazon wish list or something. Where people could see like the products that you use, like a kit. I would actually remove it out of here because all these links just lead to these other links. So I would rather have your Discord link in here so that people could join it quicker. You know, I think that would help. I think that might help, just because this is kind of redundant in a way, and it doesn't really give much more information than your bio and these other links, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's kind of my first impression. Okay, so you got your info panels here. Let's read the about me. Hi everyone, I am Origin Natsu. I'm from the US. I love animal with just one or animals, gaming, and music. I'm a mix of many ethnicity. Okay, hope you join the fun, and I don't care if you lurk or chat as long as you're enjoying yourselves. Nice. Okay, so I feel like if you're a mix of many ethnicities, like which ones? Like is there a couple of main ones that where you're from? Like your background, your ethnicity, right? Or are you literally like 1/10 this, 1/10 that, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10? You know, if there's something that maybe has a majority, it'd be cool to understand that, you know, because I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's, I don't know what to ask now, you know. It's like it's a cool piece of information, but then I don't know what to ask. Like I feel like it's missing something. I love many different types of food. I'll try most of anything. You have 2 guitars, 2 electric and 2 bass guitars. Oh damn. Okay, so you love guitars. 6 guitars. I grew up playing Pokemon, Mario, Nintendo games. Now that I'm thinking about it, all right, we got another spelling mistake here with the K. I'm expanding those horizons with Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, Destiny, and any other games you all might suggest. Cool. You got your schedule here, which is good. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. That's your schedule. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice, man. Nice. So look, these are good. These are good that you have everything. What I like to suggest to people is, instead of having an individual YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter info panel, is just have one called socials, and then you have all clickable links below. Just because you already have your bio clickable links here too, having these, just, I feel like it takes up extra room for nothing. And at the cost of like the 3 of these, you could have all of them in one. You know what I mean? Just call it socials and then have clickable links of text to all of your stuff, right? And you can put your website there too, your link tree if you want. Okay, you got your stream elements countdown here for your schedule, and then subscribe. So this subscription thing, is not clickable. I can't click this. This doesn't link me anywhere. And I would also suggest putting in your sub link somewhere here as clickable. I mean, most people don't really click the thing to subscribe. It used to be an issue back in the day on mobile when nobody actually was able to subscribe on mobile. So you had to send them to like an internet link, and then they would, you know. So that's pretty much fixed. So it's not really an issue, but giving a cool thanks and shout out is cool. Let's open up chat though, because opening up chat makes this all change and look a little bit different. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's check your links, make sure that works. Orjanatsu, follow, and got your YouTube here. Nice. Okay. Okay. Here's your nice banner. That's cool. So here too, even on your YouTube, man, you just got Linktree and Twitch. Put everything. Put your Twitter. Put your whatever is your main stuff, you know. And you got your Insta here, posting some stuff. Nice. All right, that works. In your TikTok. Nice, dude. All right. Cool. Cool. So let's check your. Oh, you got some. You got a bot going in offline. You got some offline timers. If you care about that, that's what's going on. You got 2 emotes. I'm assuming. Well, you are an affiliate. You are definitely affiliate. You should have more slots for this. I don't know if you have follower slots. But you should have some more slots for your emotes. And if you subscribe and take a look, and you're also missing sub badges. So these are some great things to take a look at and invest in. Even if you get them for free, find them through Canva. There's a bunch of free ones on Canva. Or just, I've seen some on Etsy for like $5 and you get 5 of them. And slam them in as your emotes, slam them in as your sub badges. And that's cool, you know? Because I don't see like anything that's brand, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't see anything that's consistent brand, you know? Like you got this Origin Natsu guy. I don't know if this is you or if this is like an anime thing. You know, and you got the blue origin thing, and that's really, really cool. I like that origin thing, but then we lose it. I kind of forget about it because these black and yellow doesn't match that blue and white. You know, like this banner is pretty cool. You know, so I would love to see this style of banners for your info panels, right? Why can't you make this background blue with the white text and say about me, schedule, socials, Discord? I feel like that would at least make everything more cohesive, you know? And then your emotes, maybe they go along those lines too. I don't know if that helps. Cool. Okay, so overall though, I would say that I am still missing some information about you. Like, I don't know who you are really, right? So you say you're just a college student trying to release some stress and provide some entertainment to others. So this this is not really too informative about who you are, you know. Understand you're a college student. Well, what are you studying, right? Trying to release some stress. How come you're stressed? Do you have stuff going on in your life that you could share about, you know, with us? Like what, you know, how come it's like release some stress? It's just stress of everyday life, of going to school and all that. I don't know. I feel like there's maybe if there isn't like some sort of stress topic that we could talk about, then maybe you could replace this by saying it in a different way, like this is your hobby type of thing, you know. Provide some entertainment to others. So this too is like, what kind of entertainment are you talking about? You know, what do you mean by provide some entertainment? In what way? You know, this could help us to learn more about you as a streamer. What are we expecting? Are you funny? Are you silly? Are you chaotic? Are you crazy? Are you cozy? You know, are you informative? Are you gonna do, like, what is it? What am I gonna expect? You know, is it chill vibes? Is it crazy vibes? What, you know, what are we gonna expect? I hope that that kind of is coming through. Yeah, I feel like it's very high level, you know. You're not breaking down the walls, you're not being vulnerable with us and choosing to open yourself up. So it's hard for people to get to know you when you're not letting them get to know you. You know what I mean? So it's hard to establish and build a relationship off that. Okay, I hope that helps. Hope that helps. Let's take a look quickly at your recent VOD. This was actually from today, and you had one from yesterday of God of War. You know what? I don't like scary games or scary movies, so we're gonna go to the God of War. How about that? and see what's going on. You got the browser. All right, cool. Finally back to this glorious game. All right, so this is your title. So remember that your title is probably one of the most important things on Twitch in terms of discoverability, because you don't have any other way to have discoverability on Twitch besides your title, right? Because you can't control your thumbnail. It's always changing every few minutes, but your title is something you can control. So your title, I've made a couple videos about this on my TikTok, is that you should be trying to entice and bring people in through your title, right? Make it something that you like. What are you doing in the game, right? Tell us about the game. Are you doing something specific? Are you beating a certain level or area or boss? Whatever. Is this your 5th time playing the game? You know, that's informative too. Like you said, finally back. Is it the first time you're back? Second time you're back? Because then now that's going to give us information as like, oh, well, he's a pro and he knows what he's talking about. So if I watch this playthrough, I'm going to get some good insight and some tips on how I can play this game better, because this guy's been through it several times. He must know something. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? The other thing is, yeah, I made a video about it on my TikTok. You can go and check that out to get some ideas. But these titles should be like YouTube titles. You know, not clickbait, not lying, but they should be interesting and give someone a reason to come in. All right, so you got a timer on there. 5 minutes. Nice.
Just want to try something new. Wanted to like give that more personable.
The cam is kind of it's kind of memey in a way. Like I've seen a lot of like meme streamers that are very like into memes, and this is the kind of angle with the webcam.
Something else to do, like reacting to some YouTube videos that come out.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Whoa, what was that?
Why'd that echo?
Is that channel points?
I want to know who decided.
All right, let's scrub through.
You to find out that I love to do.
Looks like you want to do some reaction stuff.
The guys are all younger, so it's MILFs dating younger guys. You know,
MILFs.
A lifestyle, and that never goes away. Like,
yo, is this TOS? What are these boobas?
You know, we're getting older, ladies. We're not getting younger, even though we can think that we can.
IRL picture emotes? Yeah, true. Like the gasm emotes.
Well, actually,
all right, good. I found a point where you're actually talking, because I was gonna say I was scrolling through this MILF Manor reaction, and I didn't see much of you actually reacting.
There's just judgment and just analysis going on.
I'd say that your volume here is really low. Your mic volume is really low compared to the video. So it's more like you're just watching it. So be careful, because you could potentially get copyright issues with that, because you're just watching other people's content and you're not transforming it enough for it to be actually a reaction. Yeah, your mic is low in general. I don't know where it is placed, but I feel like it's a little low.
Program.
Stop fucking your family. What the heck?
He will honestly, I've watched.
All right, so I'm like, we're like 35 minutes in where you watched that episode. I'm curious. I mean, is this something that you do often, where you keep up to date with these types of shows and like you're on episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, or was just this a random reaction? That also wasn't in your title either. So if you're in the God of War category, back to this game, and then we come in and we're getting some MILF Manor in here, full blast. It's kind of like, what's going on, you know? It's kind of like what's going on. So I don't know if you can, I don't know, context that a little bit better for us. And I'm not saying right now in the chat, like I'm saying when viewers come to watch your stream, what's going on, you know, what's happening there. I'm curious about that.
It's almost good to see you again. And for once in the
all right, we're in a cutscene. I'll just fast forward that.
Hello, giant.
Yeah.
You don't disappoint.
I've been good. How have you been? Oh, you were yes.
Talking to chat here. It's good. So I feel like, again, I feel like you're a little bit on the quieter side of things, just like you were during that reaction video. So again, here, you're also reacting, right? You're also reacting to the content, to the gameplay. You're also providing some sort of entertainment, right? I get that this game is very... Quality is weird. Source quality? I don't even have an option. What... I'm curious what bitrate and what resolution you stream at, because all I have is source. I can't even choose like 720p. And this was from yesterday, so that's weird. So I know God of War has a lot of cutscenes and a lot of like boss battles. So I know a lot of the times you're going to be quiet, but at the end of the day, people are there to watch you, you know, and they're not really there to watch the game necessarily, especially if it's a game that you've played before on stream, or if it's an older game that people probably have played. But you do have some sort of pixelation issue. You can see when you stop moving, it's fine, but when you're moving, this might be throwing some people off of your stream. This just does not look good. I'm curious what your bitrate is and your resolution. If you didn't already watch my OBS video on how to set up your settings for OBS on YouTube, please go check that one out for sure.
Yeah, he did.
So I see somebody typing in chat often, and I guess, you know, clearly you're having a conversation back and forth, which is great. That's awesome. Yeah, as I scroll through though, like any of these moments is a viewer coming in, right? If I just click randomly here, this is my first time coming into the stream at this random moment, right? And this is where you're quiet.
Come on.
And we're not getting much. Okay, so I'm understanding a little bit more about you. So let me pull up. I hope that was helpful in terms of the review itself and to give you a little bit more information or not information, but hopefully I can give you some more tips and some ideas to help improve your stream a little bit there. I also want to go through our conversation so that chat can know, because we're doing a coaching call with Origin now. And I want to give you guys a little bit more context. So the short and thick of it is Origin has been streaming for around a year. He's more of a hobby streamer since he's in college, but he is looking to increase his success and make his stream better as much as he can and make better engaging content. And that's pretty much what he wants to focus on during the stream, during our coaching call tonight. and he does a lot of playthrough story-based games. He's also doing some multiplayer games and wants to do some just chatting as well. Okay, so Origin, if you're still around, if you're still here, hopefully timing is good. Let's jump on a call. So yeah, so you said that you wanted to focus mainly on, you know, having more engaging streams and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So like from what I saw, most of the time, like, you were pretty quiet at the beginning of the stream. When it was just your full cam, I did see you being engaging and chatting and talking. But I think that during your gameplay is where things tend to get quiet, right? For you?
Yeah, it's because like I have ADHD, so I kind of hyperfixate.
Okay.
So I kind of when I get really focused on one thing, it's just all I can really focus on.
Right. Okay. I understand that. So yeah, for that, I don't know how to pull you out of those moments. I mean, we're talking about like a medical thing in this case, right? So, you know, that's, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of, maybe there's some tricks that we could come up with, you know, some timers that could pop up on your screen that doesn't show up on the stream, you know, and that way for you, it's kind of like a reminder, like, hey, you're streaming, you got to be talking or something like that, you know. But most of the time, yeah, I mean, it could be something that you do, you know. I mean, I knew someone, I haven't seen it in a while, but the streamer, they would have it, there was like a ping every time someone would type their name in their own chat. It would ping them, like there would be a sound ping so that they would know to go and look at chat, right? So this is more if people are actually going to be typing your name in chat. But I think for us here at this point, it has to be something on your side, right? We can't have chat control it, right? I think, what about when you start going down and telling a story? Are you able to keep that going if you talk and start just sharing about your day or talking about something?
I can do that. It's just that sometimes I feel like I've run out of a topic to really talk about.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to like drag on what I'm talking about as much as I can, or trying to go in depth with it. Like with playing God of War, sometimes I go into like the mythology of like Loki, Odin, Thor, and stuff.
That's cool. That. Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah. So like,
are you like super into mythology? Is that something that you know a lot about?
Well, to pick up on like my ethnicity thing, I should have specified I am Icelandic.
Okay, cool.
Italian and Chinese.
Okay. That's super cool, man. Put that in your bio. Yeah. Well, not in the bio, but in the about me at least.
Yeah. So,
you know, that's super cool.
So, my family goes like, we're related to Leif Erikson, but then again, like almost every single Icelandic person claims that. So,
okay.
But another thing is like, they say that we're also related to the guy that created the 3 books, which is the only books that reference Norse mythology at all.
Well, that's cool.
Like it's the only written record.
So I mean, that's something that's super cool. Like I'm super into mythology, and especially when I was younger, I was super into it. I haven't looked at it recently, but you know, or heard much about it. But that's something super interesting. Like that should be almost in your title, man. Being like talking about Norse mythology while playing God of War. You know what I mean? Like that's cool, man. Like make that a topic, right? When you start your stream, be like, all right, guys, I got some new factoids for you guys about mythology. Did you know XYZ? And
like how Thor drank. Like the reason why the sea levels are so low is because Thor drank a cup that was connected to the ocean.
Whatever, man. Yeah, I mean, if that's real, that's kind of cool.
No,
but
it's like an actual story.
Okay, so do that. You know, do that. Share that. That's cool stuff to know. And not a lot of people know about mythology, but it's interesting because it's like, dude, if that shit was real, that's real. We had real gods, right? So I think that's super interesting, especially somebody playing God of War. There is some of that mythology in there, right?
Yeah.
So bringing that into real to talk to a real person, a streamer who knows anything about it, even if you're not an expert in it, it doesn't matter. You know, you could just know a little bit and be learning about it. Dude, throw that if that's something that's super interesting to you and you like to talk about it a lot.
I throw it in like when it comes up, like specific, like whenever like at the beginning of the game, there's Fenrir. Fenrir is one of Loki's sons, who is a wolf. And that Fenrir is destined to kill Odin and like be the end of Ragnarok and whatever.
So like that stuff's super interesting, right? Like people don't know about that. So what I'm trying to say is that if you're super interested in this type and having these types of conversations and you know about it and you want to be talking about it, you know, maybe not every stream, but you know, it's a common topic that comes up in your streams. You should have that in your bio and you should have that in your about me section, right? People should know, because I had no idea. You know, I had to pull it out of you, right? So make it so that people don't have to pull things out of you and that they can now start asking you and creating conversations with you through chat, right? Like if you put in your bio, like, I know a lot, or I'm learning about, you know, mythology, ask me anything about mythology, or talk to me about mythology, that's super cool. Now there's a conversation starter, there's an icebreaker, right? So that's important to put in your bio. And all of those little interests that you have, you know, like you said, you had 6 guitars. Like, cool, man. What kind of music do you play, right? Is it heavy metal? Is it folk music, blues, whatever? Like, the more deeper that you can go, these are
the
more
topics that will come up.
Exactly, dude. Because when we could try to market to everybody on the platform, bro. There's millions of viewers on the platform, right? Some people like Fortnite and they're 15 years old. Some people like Fortnite and they're 40 years old. Like, those two people like the same game, but they're not going to be in the same streams, right? A 14-year-old is going to be enjoying like crazy high energy, you know, and where maybe a 40-year-old is going to be more like, I'm here to play games, learn about the game. Maybe he's learning about the game because his son plays and he wants to connect more with his son. But you know what I'm trying to say. So if we try to market ourselves and give some information that's specific and not just so general, then now we can actually have conversations with people, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, and that's a way also to help then, because I'm trying to make this call about making your streams more engaging. That is more engaging, because the whole point, right, is coming to a stream is to engage with a human, right? Whether it's in chat, I could talk to all my friends in chat, or I can also talk to you, the streamer, right? And that's an engaging thing as well, right? Because the game at the end of the day that we're all playing is just a visual distraction. In my opinion, you know, there are some people that, like in your case, if you want to be doing playthroughs and be known as like a let's play creator, then it's a little bit different. The gameplay is the main content and people are more there for the game, right? But if you're just playing, if you're a streamer or this is what you want to do with your stream, that you're just playing games and people come in and you're making it a fun place to be, then it's like it's a visual distraction in that case, you know? So like, and that's kind of what I was asking you before the call is like, how do you want to go about it? You know, do you want to be known as a let's play person where people will find all of your gameplay videos on YouTube and watch through all of the gameplay? Or do you want it to be more of an engaging stream where you're having conversations and talking with chat?
Yeah, and I'm still like trying to figure out a answer for that. It is a very tough question to kind of get to the point of, because you're like, you want to be entertaining, but you also want to like provide like a somewhat good story of the game and stuff like that.
Right. So that's one of the things that caught me up, and I think it's what catches everybody. You know, we get caught up in this kind of speed bump along the content creation career or journey, is that we think that we need to cater to everyone. You know, and now we're falling into that same conversation of before, right? And so Sean is typing in chat, create streams that attract your target audience, not all people. So we need to find, and hi Sean and Mama Tamago, Alex, welcome in, by the way. We need to find what is your target audience? Because if you think about a business, okay, and I know that you're saying you're doing this as a hobby, and that's totally cool, but we're on a coaching call here because you're interested in growing, right? And you want to better your stuff. So we got to think of it a little bit on kind of a business side, right? If I open up a business tomorrow, you know, is my business going to open up on the side of the street and what am I going to sell? I want to sell to everybody because I want the most amount of money, right? So I'm going to sell t-shirts. I'm going to sell coffee. I'm going to sell, magazines, and I'm going to sell tires, and I'm going to sell coffins, like cigars. Like, what the heck is this guy selling, man?
Like
Like
a general store.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And a general store can only, do so well when
it's Red Dead Redemption or some shit.
You know what I mean? So when you have a coffee shop, now it's like I sell coffee to people that are on their way to work, that are doing coffee dates or catching up with their friends or doing homework, and I sell high quality coffee and lattes and maybe some pastries, and that's it, right?
Or you're trying to like make a show out of it, do Turkish coffee, make it specific.
Even better, man. Even better, right? Especially, and that's where I was going with it, and you already beat me to the punch, is that there's already 500 coffee shops out there, and in the world of streaming, there's already thousands of streamers out there. So if you can go even more specific, exactly, right? So when a business starts out on day one, they don't just say, I'm going to start a business, I'm going to open up a store, and then I'll figure it out. It's the other way around. They build a business plan, right? And then in the olden days, then they would go to the bank and say, "Here's my idea. Can I get some money for this?" So it's kind of the same thing.
GoFundMe.
Right, yeah. But you get the point. Like it is so critical and important for us
market yourself.
No, first thing that we all need to be doing is sitting down and asking ourselves, why do we want to be streaming, and who do we want to be streaming for?
Yeah.
Right? And what value am I going to provide to the people that are coming in? And when I say like, who are these people? This is your customers in the store, right? You got to build it's called a persona around who this person is. And like I said before, is it a 14-year-old Fortnite gamer, right? And you can build, and I've done this, you could build a full personality around this person. Who are they? Are they in school or do they work? Where do they watch your stream? On the couch, in bed, at work? How old are they? 10, 20, 30, 40? Hopefully not 10 because 13 is Twitch. But, are they 20? Are they 40? Are they 60? All right, what do they do for work? Do they have a family? Do they have kids? And you can build out this whole fake personality around this person. And that way, when you're talking to chat, you can think about this person that you're streaming to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then now it's like, okay, this is my target audience. These are the types of people that I'm looking for. And the best part is that, let's say for you, right, you're thinking about like a 20-year-old person that likes to watch your streams while they're gaming, after work, late at night. Example, right? Next person that comes in is also going to be like that. And the next person that joins your community is also like, now you have 4 people, including you, that are all of that, or, personality, all of that target audience. So now the community gets to be built because they're all the same and they have things to talk about, right? If I'm catering to parents that have kids, well, everybody in my chat has kids, so we can all talk about having kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now you're starting to build a community, and engaging gets there. The engagement is easy to come through. So that's why it's so critical and so important to think about what you want to be doing with your streams, right? And you got to pick something. You almost got to pick something, and it's okay if you change, but try to pick something. Because if you right now are going, well, I want to have an engaging game and I want people to watch the game and for it to be, fun for them to watch, but I also want to talk to them and have an engaging conversation. It's like, well, what do you want to be known for? When you grow, and let's say you do become, I hope you do one day become a 1 million follower creator and 1 million subs on YouTube, and your full-time income is coming from all of this. What do you want to be known for? So you got to be creating the content now as if you already have all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know it's hard and you don't have to answer right now. Think about it. This is your homework, you know, is you got to think about what you really want. What are you good at? What do you love to share? You know, you're talking about mythology, bro, that's so cool, right? So talk about that and share that. Maybe you're the guy that plays all the games that have to do with mythology. That's a cool idea, right? And now you can be like the fact checker. And now you can start making YouTube videos and say, you know, 10 mythology things that went wrong with God of War, you know? And it's like,
Things
no, in real
right.
mythology, like how cool is that? You know, now people actually are like, okay, I want to watch that video because I like mythology, and wait, I can't believe God of War got that wrong. Now that's cool. You know what I mean? So that's why when you pick something, it's easy, and it makes it so easy after, because creating content is not easy, in my opinion, especially when you have the open road and a blank canvas. Also something I've talked about in the past, right? But if I tell you, all right, or if you tell me that you're into mythology, well, now every day you come in and say, all right, I am doing a mythology thing, this mythology, that, I'm going to do a cosplay on this mythology. You know, you have so many ideas because it's focused in. If I give you a blank canvas and tell you to paint, you're going to say, what do I paint? But if I tell you, paint me something about Zeus on the mountaintop, bro, that's easy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I hope that kind of helps to start you off, you know, and I know a lot of people, they end up starting their streams and they just playing their games and having fun and stuff, and that's totally cool. It's fun, you know, enjoy and see where it goes. But to start, I think finding your people, you got to figure out who do you want those people to be, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas now of what we spoke about, of kind of a direction you want to go, or not yet?
I could go with the mythology thing because I could play like Assassin's Creed. There is a game that's supposed to be coming out sometime next year called Black Myth Wukong. Okay. And that's about Sun Wukong, which is the victorious fighting Buddha of Chinese mythology. Okay. Where he's basically like Kratos, except he didn't kill his whole pantheon. Okay. But he did beat everyone. Okay, so you got more mythology games that you can play in the future. Yeah. Right. So this is part of your homework too, and your research, to see like, do I have more games, or am I going to be playing through God of War forever? You know, right? So this is also part of your homework and what you want to do. So, and that's why it's not something that you figure out overnight. And I said, don't give me an answer now because it's impossible, and you'll probably go down the wrong path. You know, think long and hard about who you want to be known, you know, what you want to be known for down the line, right? And it's really just going to help you hone in, figure out what you want to talk about, what content you want to create. Makes things so much easier, man. Trust me with that, you know. So do the homework, see what kind of games you could play, and if those interest you, because at the end of the day, man, if you're not happy doing it, it's not going to last. What are you doing? Yeah. It's not going to last. You're going to burn out. This is not fun. You're stressing yourself out it's going to feel like work, and it should never feel like work, right? It should be fun. Yeah. So hopefully that helps you like go down a path. And with that too, by the way, if you do go down the mythology, I mean, now you have a whole branding that you can redesign your stream, right? You can do a new profile picture, a new panels, your emotes can all be like lightning bolts or whatever it is, you know, and you go down the path of mythology, and that's super cool. You're going to start getting people that don't know about mythology and are interested, and people that do know about mythology and that are maybe going to teach you a thing or two. Yeah. And that's so cool, right? Now you guys have stuff to talk about. So then you can kind of piece it all together, right? It makes sense. Mm-hmm. In the meantime, you know, you're not going to stop streaming. So let's talk, you know, for the last 10 minutes or so about like making your streams more engaging. Can you tell me a bit about like the reaction video and the one that we watched with the MILF Manor? Yeah, I don't understand why it wasn't changing, but there are chapters, so I did change it to just chatting, but
Okay,
it didn't
okay.
switch back to God of War for some reason.
No,
Well,
that's fine. I think the VOD
yeah.
takes the last thing you streamed or the first thing.
Yeah, I think it's the first thing
Yeah.
that you stream. Yeah. But
So,
yeah.
I mean, but regardless of that, like, how come you chose that video to watch or react to or
I
whatever?
just thought it was hilarious and like
Okay.
super cringe because
Okay.
a friend actually sent it to me and was like, since I had to watch it, you have to watch it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
yeah, it's super cringe because it's by TLC.
Right.
And TLC is known for making the most cringe and memeable
Yeah.
content.
TLC used to be
there.
good. It used to be good, man. It had all the good stuff back in the
Yeah,
day.
except now it's like 90 Day Fiancés. There's
Yeah.
like 20 of those or some shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, the reason why I ask is because it doesn't really fit
match,
in,
yeah.
you know, with what you're doing. If you were watching something along the lines of God of War or something like that, or video game related,
Make it mythology
you know,
based. Yeah.
maybe, you know, then that would make a little bit more sense as to why you're watching it. If it was some sort of meme that you started from the beginning of your stream and you've been watching, you know, 90 Day Fiance every episode on every stream, then I would see that, you know, I could get that. Like, that's you watching your trash TV content while you eat dinner and then you guys game together, right? Like, I would understand where it was coming from. I would still probably ask you to question it.
Why?
You know? Yeah.
And like,
you know?
and I did pause it and then go like Sigmund Freud talked about Oedipus. It was a character in an old Greek play who Oedipus didn't know that his mother, well, he did know the woman was his mother and then had sex with his mother.
Great.
And got pregnant.
Nice.
And then he killed himself, I think.
Okay.
And it's called the Oedipus complex, and it's where the son is attracted to someone that reminds him of his own mother.
Okay. Gotcha. So, I mean, cool. So it does seem that in your normal streams, you're going down that path of mythology, you know, and you knew some of this stuff, which is cool. So yeah, man, I just, what I would say about those kinds of things is at the end of the day, even if people tell you, even if people in chat tell you to watch stuff, even if people donate and say, watch this thing, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to, right? And your stream at the end of the day is your place to do what you want, right? And don't even let me tell you what to do, right? If you want to keep watching that stuff, do it. You know, I'm just saying it just doesn't really match. And I found that it was a little bit long, like it was over a half-hour clip, right? If it was a 10-minute thing just to watch and react to a silly little thing, I'd say, okay, you know, there's no harm there. It's just a silly one-off type thing, right? You know, but I think branding is a big thing, and trying to have things that are more consistent, I think it'll just help you overall, you know, and you'll always have things to talk about when things go along, right? And people come in, they're watching MILF Manor, and then you switch to God of War. You know, it's if you were doing a subathon or something and then you needed to watch some YouTube while you're having dinner, like, I get it, you know. But on a normal stream, you know,
probably
I don't see
best.
that. Yeah, exactly. The other thing that I would say is, because you said that you kind of run out of some topics to talk about, one thing that a lot of people do is they make a list of topics that they can talk about and just put it on the side of their monitor, and you just kind of run through the list as you run out of one topic, you go to the next topic, you know. Maybe that could help you out. Just think about anything, right? It could be things that happened in the past, things that are coming up that you're excited about, games that are coming out that you're excited about, whatever it is, right? And when you run out of like conversations like that, to me, I default to the game. And I talk about what's going on in the game, where I'm at in the mission. Do I like this mission? Hate this mission? Is it easy, hard? What do I got to do? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of the game that you could talk about. And go down the path of like,
like I don't like this area of the map or something like that.
Yeah, whatever it is. Or this really reminds me of another game. And all of those can lead to conversations with chat by asking open-ended questions. You know? Like, oh, guys, doesn't this remind you of, like, I don't know, Zelda Breath of the Wild or something? Like, look at this mechanic. Have you guys played a game that... Is that the game I'm thinking of? Like, what game does this remind you of? You know? And then you don't wait on an answer in chat and just, like, stare at chat until they answer because... You know, maybe some people are lurking and all that, and that doesn't really do well content-wise, right? And you just continue, and if people respond in chat, they respond, and if they don't, they're just watching, and you just continue, right? Because we're always streaming in our minds as if there's 100 lurkers. Yeah. Right. Plus, you're putting your stuff on YouTube, right? So all of that stuff goes onto YouTube as if it's a proper Let's Play without chat. So it makes sense that you just continue playing and letting us know, right? Yeah. What's going on? So, like, as I was going through the VOD before, I don't know if you saw, I kind of said at one point, like, this is me just joining your stream at a random time. Right? Yeah. So
where I'm not talking and it just kind of awkward.
Yeah. And look, like I said, it happens where you're focused. You know, you're in the middle of a boss battle, you're going to be focused. It's totally okay, you know? Yeah. But if I scrub through your VOD and for the most part I see that going on, it's like, you know, and people have a little bit more of a tolerance on Twitch versus TikTok, right? TikTok, it's after 2 seconds I'm bored, next, skip, go give me the next thing. You know, it's a really short attention span on TikTok because it's created that way. But on Twitch, it's like, okay, let me give this streamer 5 or 10, 20 seconds to see what's going on. And then, you know,
they're not talking, move on. Yeah.
Right. So when I was scrubbing through, I would watch for 5 seconds. It's not enough. It almost doesn't even give you a chance to talk, right? It's almost not fair. So, you know, maybe that's on me. But for you, I would say a random person joins your stream at any moment in the stream. So if there's quiet time for more than 5, you know, not 5, but, you know, 15 seconds, there's got to be something there for you to talk about. You know?
Something to latch on and run with it.
Yeah. On the flip side, okay, there is a flip side to this, is that you can be a completely immersive type of streamer where you don't even talk. There was a video, I actually showed this to Absurd Parrot the other day. I found it. It was a Minecraft playthrough on YouTube, posted 1 year ago. Okay, and keep in mind, Minecraft is like, what, 50 years old at this point. It's so old. The market is so saturated. Everybody plays Minecraft on Twitch, on YouTube, everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, Minecraft is everywhere. Minecraft is everywhere. So who is making content Minecraft these days? And there's still people doing it, and they're still successful. So this video is 1 year old, has 8 million views. And it's a 2.5 hour VOD, and the guy doesn't say a single word. He has no cam, and he doesn't have, that's it. He just literally plays through the game, no mic, no cam. And that's super immersive. And to me, he got 8 million views on that. That's freaking successful, right? If he got 20,000 views on that, 10,000 views on that, that's successful because he can keep pumping those out every week, and he's good to go. Because it was a 2.5 hour session. You know, I don't even know if there was any edits in it. So you could, if you wanted to, because of, you know, the ADHD and the hyperfixation, that is a possible route that you can go down. Yeah. Is that you just literally play the game, and, you know, you could remove maybe your cam, and maybe just the only time you talk is to catch up on chat. Yeah, and catch up on alerts, right? There's a streamer that I found a while back, and you can, I'll message him to you right now. His name is Smoke. I think it's just SMOKE. And this guy is one of the first immersive streamers that I found on Twitch, and he plays through like DayZ and like Escape from Tarkov, and he has no alerts on screen, no anything on screen, and his whole
it's completely immersive, like it's a YouTube video, somewhat.
It's like you're playing it pretty much. It's like you're watching a movie. He does it as if you're watching a movie. So no alerts. And when he talks, he's talking in the game, like to the game, because he's playing like a multiplayer with voice chat. So he's like talking to the other people. So it's as if you're watching a movie, right? And he makes it very immersive. So you feel like you're there. And after 10, 15 minutes, there's a natural break in the game. Then he'll go to chat, catch up, say hi to everybody, what's up, thanks for all the subs, whatever it is, and moves on. You know, and then he goes back to the gameplay. So this is something that, and he writes it in his bio. Like if you go check him out, you'll see he writes it in his bio and says, this is a super immersive stream. You know, so I'm not always chatting or responding to chat, but talk to everybody else in chat. You know, so I'm just saying, like, these are, people don't have to take these so-called obstacles and call them obstacles. They could be actually a success point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something to think about, and this is why it's so important to know what you want to do with the stream. You know. Do you have any questions for me? We can go for, you know, a few more minutes. I just want to make sure that you're good. What questions do you have for me about stream? Or did I?
Not really. It's like the only thing that is like my OBS. I did watch your YouTube video on setting up the OBS and stuff.
Okay, nice.
So,
thank you.
Like, I have the settings to like 2500 the bitrate 2500.
Whoa, you gotta boost that. Double it.
Okay.
At least 2500 is way too low. What resolution are you streaming at?
19 to 20. Yeah.
You're at 1080p?
Yeah, 1080p.
Okay. First so
higher.
way higher.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna pull it up on stream so people could see. I'll go in dark mode so I don't kill everybody in the chat. This is the official Twitch broadcast guidelines. If you're streaming in 1080p 60 frames per second, your bitrate needs to be at least 6,000. Right? At least.
All right.
If you're normally, what I recommend to people, like I said in my video, is if you don't have good internet upload speed, you need to drop down to 720p, and there you're going to be at 4500.
Okay.
Me, I stream at 936p, and I gave those numbers in my in the video, and I think my bitrate is around 5500, so closer to the 6000, right? You could put an 8,000 kilobits per second and stream at 720p. That's fine. That's good. You're like over pushing data for the resolution. That's fine. You know, the more bit rate, the better. It's just, this is telling you don't, if you go over 6,000, it's kind of overkill. It's pointless in a way, right?
Yeah.
But you could do it. So no, I mean, you weren't even giving enough juice for 720p 30 frames per second.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that is going to make a huge difference. And let me just double check, because there's another setting on, hold on, there's another setting somewhere that I can't remember off the top of my head. I might have to get back to you on it, but there's a setting for like hyper pixelization. Like if you're playing a really fast paced game, or with a lot of like that God of War, there was a lot of, what's it called?
Pixelation,
like grass and leaves and stuff, and it
detail,
added,
shadowing.
It
RTX.
makes all of that. It kind of makes a lot of pixelization when there's a lot of movement and stuff like that, right? So I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get back to you. Exactly on what that is, but there is something that you could do to ask for a little bit more juice when you're playing a game like that, you know, versus playing something like Monopoly, where you know it's pretty much a fixed still frame, you know.
Yeah.
So boost that for sure. And the resolution at 1920 by 1080 in my video, I also say like it's not a bad thing to stream at that quality. The issue is that might be some people that don't have access or not good enough internet to watch your stream at 1080p, right? So then people are going to leave your stream because they can't watch it. So generally people that are like at affiliate level are going to stream at 720p or maybe 936p, because it's a little bit easier on people's phones or laptops,
whatever they're watching it from.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because the whole reason behind it for everybody listening in on chat, the reason behind it is because of transcoding. You know, at the bottom, the little gear, you could change it from 1080p, 720p, 480p, all of that. Affiliates are not guaranteed transcoding. So if you're streaming at 1080p, that's the only option some people have. But if their internet can't afford it, then Twitch is not transcoding your stream, so they can't lower your stream to 480p to continue watching. So they gotta leave, right?
Yeah.
So that's like the trade-off and the balance that you got the choice you gotta make for your stream, right?
Yeah.
Cool, man. You have a final question for me before we end the call?
No, not that I have any.
No.
Cool,
man. Listen, you know that my chat is always open, and the Discord as well. If you have questions and stuff, I'm always happy to help you. So wish you lots of luck, and I'm curious to see where you go in the future with your stream, man. If you go down the mythology path, I'm curious to see, and excited for you, man.
Thank you.
Cool. Good luck.
Have a good stream.
Thank you very much. We'll talk soon.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, LochVaness, thank you so much for letting me use your stream to review. We're going to review your stream and your VOD. If you don't like anything I have to say, don't worry about it. Okay, it's all good. I still love you. And yeah, I hope that I'm wishing you lots of success either way, whether you take my suggestions or not. But I hope to help you grow your stream a little bit more. Congrats, by the way, already on all your success at 1.8k followers. So let's start. Your cute little Nessie emote just tiled here. I really like this. This is such a cute, simple banner. You know, it doesn't give us information about you, but you know what? I don't know if banners really need to give that much information. You know, if it does and we get some info here on the side, cool. And if it doesn't, I mean, it's blocked by all this stuff anyways, right? So I don't really know if it's, you know, I think banners could be fun. And the fact that it'll usually hide text, this is super cute. I like that. All right, LochVaness, we see your face here. It's a little small, I would say. Like, it's not too zoomed in, but we know what it is based off all of your other profile pictures, so that's fine. LochVaness, I don't know how people pronounce this wrong. Every time I'm in your stream and then you raid somebody, they always call you LochVaness or LochVaness. I don't know. How do they not? Anyways, whatever. That's on them, right? Not on me. You got your recent broadcast up. That's great. And what else? Your recently streamed categories is obviously there, and that's good. Cool. Let's go to your about me. Hey, my name is LochVaness, aka Vanessa. I'm a cozy variety streamer. This is where you will find good chats and some laughs, and we're more than likely vibing out to some punk rock music. Come in and say hi. Cool. I like this. I like this a lot. We get to know, you know, what your stream is about. We know what to call you. Number one, we know that you're a cozy variety streamer. You know, does cozy mean the games that you play, or are you the cozy person? Maybe that's something that could be ambiguous, a little bit ambiguous here. I'm assuming if you're cozy, you're probably not playing like Doom Eternal or something like that, or Dark Souls, but maybe you're cozy playing Dark Souls. You know, that's the thing with this sentence that I'm a little bit unsure of on other people's behalf, because I do know you already, so it's a bit different. This is where you'll find good chats and some laughs, and we're more than likely vibing out some punk rock. So that's cool. I like that. You know, I mean, it is a bit not generic, but it's a bit general, you know, good chats and laughs. It's good. I think this is kind of like, it's a wholesome space to chat in. And then I like this, the punk rock music. That's cool, right? We get to know a little bit more about you, and we get to actually know what music to expect in your stream, which is nice. Let's go click all of your links. Make sure everything works.
Get out of the store.
LochVaness, YouTube, popping off. TikTok, doing well, very well. Twitter, doing very well. The Instagram, and your throne wish list. Nice, very nice. You got your goals here. Nice. Follower and sub goal. I like that. I like this. Very, very cool. I didn't know that both of them showed up. I've only ever seen a sub goal. So cool that you can have them both running at the same time. All right, let's read your info panels. Welcome, Nessieland. Welcome, Nessieland. About me, LochVaness. Okay, I guess it's like welcome to Nessieland. Is that, I guess, how I should be reading it? I'm Vanessa, aka LochVaness. I'm so happy to have you here in the community. We play lots of cozy games and occasionally other games, but we mainly do just chatting. There you go. So this gives us more information from the ambiguity up here. It's clear you play cozy games. Okay, variety cozy games. About me, I love this. I love this so much. It's so easy to read. There's no paragraphs, you know, bullet points. About me section. Genius, genius. She, her. Libra from Florida. I would put Florida here. Like Florida, USA. I know that everybody thinks that like Florida is the biggest country in the world. Floridians think that Florida, or is that Texas? I'm not sure. Maybe it's both. But I think here you should put Florida, US, because people have no clue if they're not from, what's FL? If I'm from Australia, what is FL? Fruity Loops? Like, this is confusing to people. So put Florida, USA, because this makes it sound like maybe you're from like Finland. I might think this is Finland. Puerto Rican and Italian. Cool. We get to know your ethnicity. Favorite things: video games, photography, painting, tattoos, and coffee. Cool. So we have some chatting points. Favorite games: Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Dreamlight Valley. Perfect. We get to know a little bit more about you. Okay, your schedule time zone is in EST. Boom, boom, boom. Got your schedule here, which is really nice. I like that. Subscribe. Reason to subscribe, and then clickable link. Merch. Bits. Nice. I like this. Want to mess with stream, and then you got all the bit amounts and the alerts. Add these. There's got to be 2 more bits that you can add in there. Some sound alerts. You got to find some. Add anything, whatever it is. Ooh woo. Put an ooh woo. This is cool that you have merch. Let's go check out your merch real quick. Using fourth wall. I need to get my hands on some streamer friends' merch. I like the reason why I like fourth wall too, by the way, and what I suggest to others is to put to use fourth wall, because it's kind of like your own website. Like, look, Vanessa even puts her TikTok down here, you know, and you could put a lot of text. You got all of your links up here. It's really cool to use fourth wall. I like that. Your wish list, tip mods. Don't forget to love the mods too. And you got your names: Amp, Joko, Chewy, Dapper, Casual. That's super cool. That's really, really cool. And we got donations. Unfortunately, all donations are non-refundable. Perfect. You're good to go. Using Stream Elements. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Overall, this is really good. I like the colors. I think it's cute. Yeah, everything kind of matches. I don't really have much to say besides the Florida thing, I think. The Nessie land here got me a little bit. I was like, should it be like welcome to Nessie land? I don't know. I was thinking about it. I'm not sure. Yeah, you got your schedule on here, which is good. Perfect. Got your videos. Let's check out your chat. You got a banner. Nice. With all your stuff. Very nice. Obviously, got your emotes. Bit emotes too. Is this tier 2 and tier 3? And your follow and animated. Very nice. If I click on this, I don't think I dox myself, so we're good. Okay, and you got numbers. You got numbers here for your badges. So this is good. I don't think it's bad. Are these ornaments? Hold on, we're gonna go in light mode, guys. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Light mode. Yeah, these look like ornaments, Christmas ornaments or something. I mean, I don't know how what the other badges are. You know what? There's actually a way to see this. Twitchemotes.com. Oh God, it's blinding, guys. I'm sorry. What did I do now? All right, this is a much better way to look at people's emotes, by the way. So you see tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, bit emotes, follower emotes. I should use this. 1 month to 24 months. What do the balls have to do with Nessie? You know, I'm curious about that. I know that it's hard to find sub badges, to be honest. Even for me, I struggle. Like, I have 5 up until 12 months. So at least you have 18 and 24. Like, that's better than me. You know, but I don't know what. I think that goes for Christmas. Oh, you change it only for Christmas. That's cool. Okay, so I guess you're gonna change it back to something else. Okay, no problem then. 1K bits, 100. This is cool. This is cool. Cute little like those golden balloons there, those big blow up balloons. Cool. Yeah, nothing to say here. I mean, I don't know about these all year long. I guess for Christmas, it makes sense. It makes sense. It is hard to see on a black background though. You know, if you go here, it's really, really hard to see that it's an ornament. I know that you usually do some good titles, so nothing really to say there. All right, let's watch one of your VODs here. This was from 2 days ago. All right, so you got 5 minutes starting soon screen. I think you usually have music on here. I love this starting soon screen, by the way. Everybody should copy, yoink, and twist this starting soon screen. It's essentially a little mini movie, a PowerPoint almost that just plays through. You got the starting soon with socials, lets the schedule play out. Thank you for being here. Shows merge, shows TikTok where to find me. Like, this is genius. Except for these squares here. What happened here? It's fine. We won't show that. We won't show that. I'll skip through it. I'll skip through it. Okay, I don't hear any music, which means your stuff is split out. And there is a timer. The timer's up here. Okay, I didn't see that. Are you on time? Oh my god, you're on time.
Hello,
Unlike
guys.
me, I'm never on time.
Sorry. Why am I so awkward? How are you guys? Peach, welcome in. Thank you.
I
for
was in
being
the
first.
stream.
How are you? How are you?
Buggers.
Bo, how are you? Ghost Max, how are you? What's up, guys?
Previews to a show, exactly.
Happy Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday today, to be honest. I was sitting there and I was like, oh.
I don't know if it's loud for you guys.
I thought
Loud
my
for me.
husband was off tomorrow, right? So I was like, oh, can I make you a drink? Like, I'd like to have a drink with you, right? And
That's
then,
so sweet. Okay, so you're already chatting with everybody, obviously.
Oh, welcome in, everyone. My name's LochVaness. I'm trying to get
Getting
my
rated off the
TikTok
bat. Sheesh. What a way
No,
to
you
start a
got
stream.
this.
That's
Thank
awesome.
You for believing in me, Lord. Sing.
Okay, cool. Got cozy
Can you
vibes
make
in the
sure everything's
background.
Okay too? It really means a lot. Thank you.
Starting the gameplay. So you're starting gameplay like
How far?
10 minutes into your stream. So your stream, I know your stream, and your stream is more of a just chatting throughout the entire stream. So everybody, this is a great example of someone that I'll just mute you for a second, sorry. Vanessa is a great example of someone that doesn't need necessarily to have a just chatting at the beginning of the stream and then go into the gameplay, because she plays a lot of cozy games that are very pausable and stoppable, that she could be just chatting throughout the entire stream anyways, right? So this is a perfect example of where the games are a visual distraction in a way, and just there as fun, you know, side stuff. But Vanessa and her conversations are the stream, right? Playing through Stardew Valley, always talking in the chat.
I'm so sad. I'm going. Stop. Guys, stop writing in all caps. You're stressing me out. I'm running as fast as my little character possible.
You have a good chat. It's rolling. You're doing good. I mean, I don't really have much to say about your streams overall.
Just
perfect example of a great streamer. You heard it here first.
Talk to
Absurd Parrot.
That's so good in solo because it stops time in the
like every time I scroll somewhere, you're talking.
If I started a whole new farm, fine. I know.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find a spot where you're not talking.
I'm gonna say it was like
this is why, you know.
Excited. I hate those just now.
Oh, we found one.
So late.
Less than 1 second. So this is great. This is great. There's nothing bad to say here. I know.
Flip a coin and do it. I'm gonna do it myself. I was trying to give you guys an option.
You're the best. You're awesome, Vanessa. Seriously, there's really nothing to say about your VODs. The one thing I do say about the just chatting segments, okay, is that when you are on a full screen mode, your full attention is on chat. So that is really the place where people can ask you questions, talk to you, get to know you better. It doesn't mean that while you're playing a game that they can't talk to you and ask you questions and get to know you better, right? But the full screen means I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to give you my full me. And, you know, that's just a little bit of that difference. And, you know, something that you could do if you want, and it's something that I've done in the past a lot, is, you know, if the conversation is really getting going and going well and you really want to talk about it, instead of like pausing the game and sitting on this one screen for like 10 minutes, just go full screen. Just go full screen and go back to this screen, right? And just chat. Not this screen, but, you know, full screen and just chat. And then if chat starts quieting down, then you come back to the gameplay type of thing. You know, this is definitely something that you could do. And I don't think there's anything, you know, wrong with that, right? If the conversation is really going down a just chatting path, then you can pause the game, you know. And that is also a good way for people to feel more comfortable just chatting and being on full screen, and getting your chat also comfortable with you doing just chatting. So that way, if they do come back to a future stream and you're just chatting for an hour, it's like, yeah, Vanessa's always chatting and gaming, so her just chatting is no different than having the game on. I think that could be something that you do, but I don't think it's super necessary, especially because you built a community already. You have people in here that know how you operate. Yeah, cool. Vanessa, awesome stream, awesome channel. Wishing you lots of success in 2023. You know where to find me if you want to reach out. And we're always chatting anyways, but you know, I gotta say it. Thanks for letting us review your stream. This is a great example of a great stream. Seriously. Thank you very much again. And yeah, we'll talk soon. The Cat's Meow, thank you very much for letting us review your stream and your VODs. I hope to help you with your streaming and content creation journey. If you don't like anything I have to say, it's all good. If you don't take the suggestions or ideas you know, that I give, it's all good. Okay, this is your stream. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. No hard feelings at all. Either way, I'm wishing you lots and lots of success. And you know, you can reach out to me if anything is unclear, you have any questions or want to bounce ideas off each other. Okay, no problem at all. So let's go do a quick stream review, and then we'll look at the VODs as well. So I see the cats are up here in the banner. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of, overall, this picture is kind of dark. If I refresh it, we can see the doggy really quick doggy. Super cute. I love that. It's just kind of hard to see. You know, this is a really dark picture. I'd love to see the dog more, or I don't know, something. P.S. Yes, I know there's a dog. His name is Finn, and he's the best. Do people actually say, "Did you know that's a dog?" I love that. All right, let me put your profile picture up here above my head. So we got you. Nice. I like to see the streamer's face, especially if you're a streamer that has a cam and you show your face. It's always nice to go there. We talked about this on TikTok yesterday, guys, and on Twitter. I can't believe, we got to pause real quick. I can't believe people don't have faces. You're not a faceless streamer, guys. You're not a faceless streamer. You have a face. You have 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, ears, cheeks, chin, a forehead, a 5 head maybe. Okay, you have a face, guys. Please, you're making me worried now. You all have faces. You're not a faceless streamer. You're a no cam streamer. Okay, I put it on my TikTok. I even posted on Twitter. I did a poll. 20 people said they don't have a face. How are they reading my tweets, bro? I am completely confused. I am worried. Oh my god. All right, sorry about that, cats. All right, the Cat's Meow. You got your recent broadcast up. You stream for around 3 hours, and oh my god, it would look like your streams always ended on a 5, like 3:15, 3:35, 3:25. Okay, so you're around the 3.5 hour mark. That's great. And you got your recently streamed categories. Looks like you're a shooter streamer. From what you do, just a small town girl living in a lonely world until I stumbled across video games and the friends you make from them. I love that. That is so sweet. That's super sweet. The MCA though, the MCA, feel free to join in. Feel free to join in the chatter or rest easy and lurk away. That's sweet. Either way, I'm glad you stopped by. P.S. I only own 3 cats. Okay, cool. So from this, seeing that. You know, I don't know if this is true or not, the small town girl thing. That if that is actually true, then we get a little bit of, you know, more info from you. This is super wholesome. That looks like you're looking to make friends through video games. And then this line, you know, is sweet, just letting people know what they could do. But I feel like this line is not that it's obvious, but it's like, maybe there's more something that you could put in there, but you know what, there's already a lot of info in here, and then you say how many cats you own. And what I always say is that the bio is supposed to make people interested to go down and read the info panels and read more in the about me. So I think that this is totally fine, and going along with the making friends wholesome vibe, I think that this is super sweet. So I wouldn't change this. I wouldn't change this. Yeah, and at this point, by the way, congrats on all your success, 1.4K followers. I would definitely put your, I don't know if you have it in your info panels, we'll check it out now, but you can start talking to sponsors at this point. So putting your business email in your bio is definitely an option. You want to make it as easy as possible for potential sponsors to reach out to you. And this is something I haven't really talked about, but sponsors generally don't find your Twitch, right? Generally, there's just way too many creators out there that if you want to get sponsored, you got to go reach out to them. But in the event they do come across your stream for whatever reason, or your TikTok, and then they come to your stream, putting your contact info in there is very helpful, because some people do come across creators that they want to work with through Twitch. So having easy access will be helpful. I see it down here. Now I'm looking. I do see it down here. So good. At least it's available. All right, about me with the cute little cats here. I like it. Name is Lacey. All right, 29. What do I stream? Focus on FPS multiplayer, but I'm also working my way through all Halo campaigns on Legendary for the first time. That is super cool. I like that there's a focus around your streams. That's cool. Laugh very loud. That's cute. Okay, cool. So we know that. Schedule Sunday TBD. So is this like surprise streams? What does TBD mean? And Saturday. Yeah, that maybe you could play with that. Make it, surprise streams, so they got to turn on notifications when they follow to know if you're going live. When's the TBD? Are you going to determine it to us in advance every week? When, all times are CST. And then you got bit notifications here. I feel like you should make your own panel for this. This, I feel like, is getting lost in your schedule. And this is, I don't think this is accurate. I don't think I ever received an email. If this is true, it's very, very rare that this happens, where you get an email when someone goes live. You'll get a notification on your phone or in your browser, but not an email. So I think just making this as concise as possible. Make sure to turn on notifications so you'll get notified when I go live, or so you'll know when I go live, is probably the best way to do it. Tips are non-refundable. That's what I was looking for. Non-refundable. Perfect. This is clickable link, which is fine. You're using Streamlabs. Okay, I would recommend switching over to Stream Elements. The reason why is because they have like a chargeback protection to help along the non-refundable things. So Stream Elements, I would, migrate over to that if you could. I recommend it more. Not a big deal. Confused as to what a plasma turtle is? Click on this panel to learn all about the stream lore. Is this TOS? What is this? Oh. The Cat's Meow lore cheat sheet. Oh, this is cool. It's like a little, what's it called? Glossary. Okay, I've never seen this kind of lore thing. What Lacey exclaims in place of a swear word, butternut squash. Okay, this is really cool. I like this. Does this not fit in here in your panels? Lacey, this text, I gotta be honest, this text is very hard to read. And it doesn't match with the other text. The font, it doesn't go. It's kind of hard to see this. Yeah, and what's cool about putting it, if you want to keep it in a panel, that's cool. But putting it as text, what's cool is that you can make, what is it called? An Amazon affiliate link, and all of these could be clickable links that then could be part of the affiliate thing through Amazon, or like I have, because I'm affiliated with a brand, Glorious Gaming, then I link those products and then it goes through my affiliate link. So that could be something you do. Yeah, just overall, for me personally, I find it hard to read, but I like this concept of the browser and the URL. I find that cool. Okay, moving on. You're partnered with Throne. Oh, that's cool. You're partnered with them. Cool, very cool. Okay, nice. And that's working. Let's go check all of your links that they do work. Twitter, Discord, Insta, Twitter. We got the kitty litter Discord. All right, cute, that works. Follow you here on Twitter so you know when the video is live, if you want to watch this back. And you got your Insta. Okay, cool. So all your links work. That's good. Yeah. So overall, the vibe that I'm getting is that you know, you like cats. Your stream isn't about cats. Maybe you talk about them sometimes. We also don't know the names of your cats. You know, maybe that's something that you do is like say, ask me the names of my cats or ask me about my cats or something. But at least we know you're a first-person shooter multiplayer gamer and you're playing through Halo campaigns. That gives us the vibe of what to expect from your stream. You got a couple of emotes in here, which is good, some animated. And the way that we're gonna do this now, because we found this new website. Oh, flashbang alert, guys, I'm so sorry. You guys are gonna kill me. All right, your tier 1 stuff. Very cool, I like that. And your sub badges, the pizza, that's cute, that's cute. And the cheers, the cans, okay, cool. So this stuff, of course, doesn't have anything to do with cats. And even your emotes, there's only like one cat thing. Maybe this is a cat? What is this? A peanut? A butternut squash is a butternut squash. Okay. So yeah, I don't know, like the branding altogether, I'm not sure, you know. I don't know if I don't even know if it needs it, but there is a lack of like cohesive branding in general, I would say. I don't know if that matters to you or anything. And I don't know if you need it. It's just like the pizzas and then the cats. I don't know. That is just something I'm thinking about it. I'll get back to you. All right, let's go watch your VOD. All right, this music is very low. Just background music, which is fine. Starting soon screen. Something I like to see is if you know how long your starting soon screen is every time, if it's always 5 minutes, put a timer on here. That way when people join the stream, I know that there's uptime that always shows, but having a countdown timer, I think it really helps. Something that I've added, you know, many months ago, and I find it helps people get it hyped and excited. Yeah, 30 seconds, or they know exactly when you're about to start stream, you know. And then they can be ready for it. Turn on the stream, go get their snacks, get comfy, and then they're good. Okay, and starting soon screen also is for notifications to go out and emails. Apparently, emails to go out too. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Cool.
How
nice.
are you doing tonight, guys?
Yes.
We are at Friday Junior. We are at Thursday night, and I am
I
so
love
glad
this.
you guys have chosen to tune in tonight for the stream. It is going
Yes,
to be
this is how to start a
super fun
stream.
night. If there is one thing that I am great at, it is not being able to keep a beat. So, I kind of teased in the Discord what game we would be playing tonight.
Love this.
Well, at least that we'd be playing a new one, and we are going to be playing High.
Okay, I'm like watching your stream here. you got me to be watching your stream when I'm supposed to be scrubbing through your VOD. Like, your energy is good. You know what you're talking about. You seem like, you know, a good camera presence. You know, I have nothing really like bad to say here. This is fantastic.
Super
you know,
exciting to me. It's on Game Pass, and
yeah.
I mean, I'm down. If you give me 5 subs, 100%.
I love it. I like the energy.
Feeling like I'm going to vomit.
Chatting with
So
chat,
in the Discord,
gifting
put
subs.
this up right now,
Let's
Carson.
go.
And she is
Look at this, perfect. So there's around when you start
Input
doing
lag.
something, start
you.
gaming. So around 30 minutes in, you start gaming minus your 5 minutes. So you have 25 minutes of just chatting, which I think is a good time frame. And you said you were playing a new game, so excited to start a new game. I get that, but always having a good 20, 30, 40-minute stream segment of chatting with the community, being there, that Q&A, you get to chat with everybody and connect and bond and build on that community. That's huge.
the GPUs can run games from like
So good job with that. Don't be shy. Don't be shy sometimes to go a little longer. If the conversation is going well, go ahead, right? And continue going. You don't have to say, oh, we've been talking for 20 minutes. I got to cut off everybody. Let's go to the game. At the end of the day, people are there for you because they love you and your energy is great. So you don't have to go straight into the games, you know.
DJ Flag Runner. See, now that your name is DJ Flag Runner, I can just.
Okay, you're great. You're great. By the way, I need to say this that a lot of people don't do is that your cam is huge. Like, this is great. A lot like, I know that some people are like, oh, but the gameplay. Listen, man. No one really cares that much about the gameplay, you know. You being here, being full, like, visible, and we get to see you in your reactions, it's cool. You know, I think it's really cool because I always say that the game is kind of a visual distraction. So you chatting and having your energy, I think it's cool.
And I'd love to play the new one too.
One thing I would say though, just want to listen real quick.
What's your favorite Zelda game, Chisholm?
I feel like sometimes like you're yelling. I feel like sometimes you're speaking, not yelling, but like you're speaking very loudly, and I think it's because of the distance of your microphone. I know maybe here you want to have it, I don't know what the reason is, if you want to have it out of your face or the body shot, you don't want it close to you like how I have it all nice, close and intimate. But it's, you know, of course that's up to you, but I feel like maybe you're compensating because the mic is far and you want to be yelling really loud. And because there are times where you come down and you're more quiet and it's more intimate. And I'm not talking about energy. Like, I think that you can still have good high energy and not be like yelling. You know what I mean? So that might lead to you having, you know, tired voice after, you know, a sore throat over the weekend after a week of streaming or something. So that's just something to think about is the yelling. It could catch up. So I don't know if you can move your mic and adjust things.
I gotta focus here real quick.
At the end of the day,
on the beat for a damage.
you know, you're doing great. I don't think that's a big issue, but maybe something that could just help you. It seems like you do kind of stop the gameplay a little bit and chat with chat, which is good.
I mean, what can I say?
The only thing is that I wish that your quality was higher, because as I'm watching you back, you start to get a little bit pixelated. So I would really love to see a bit more quality. I don't know if you could push up to 936p or even 1080p. I think that would really help. Yeah, because you have great energy, you have a great stream overall, and I think it would be great for your community to see in a bit better quality.
4 streams away from going to America. That's
Nice, and you even do like 10 minutes of like an ending stream. That's awesome.
Do you want to do Hi-Fi Rush or?
Cool. Seriously, nothing bad to say here overall. Yeah, just the comment I made about the yelling thing and the quality. If you need help with OBS, you can reach out to me if it's a quick thing, or I have on my YouTube an OBS settings guide. It's a full guide and explains everything. That's the best part. I'm so proud of putting that video together because I explain every little thing in that video of what OBS is. So you as a streamer could finally understand what all that stuff means, and you can go and do your own troubleshooting if something goes wrong in the end, you know, one day in the future or something like that. So yeah, there's a section in there about resolution. There's chapters. You can click on the resolution section and set your bitrate high, put your resolution in there and go for it, because, you know, we kind of get a loss of the quality, which sucks. For any streamer, right? We don't want to watch a pixelated stream. So that's good. And there's something I want to see about your audio versus the game.
By Metallica.
I think it's perfect.
I'm gonna be honest,
I think your volume versus the game is good. Just be careful if you do end up changing your mic and your yelling volume, let's call it, then just be aware of the game volume now with your new mic volume. Okay? Cool, cats. Well, I mean, your name is Lacey, so we'll go with Lacey. Lacey, thank you very much for letting us review your stream. I really hope I was able to offer some insight. If not to you, then hopefully to somebody else that's watching this. I wish you lots of success and luck. Your stream looks awesome, and yeah, good stuff. Reach out to me at any time, and like I said, if you don't make any suggestions that I said, it's all good. No hard feelings. All right. Good luck on your journey. Thank you again. We'll see you in the next one. Rideout365, thank you very much for letting us use your stream, and for, you know, allowing us to review your stream, your channel, and your VODs. Please take my suggestions and ideas, you know, at your own risk, at your own peril. If you choose to implement them, it's all good, and if you don't, it's all good too. There's no hard feelings at all. Wishing you lots of success either way, my man. So let's take a look at your channel here. So first off, you got a big banner. It looks like it's just a bunch of like PlayStation games or something. Dude, is this Ape Escape? Dude, is this the guy from Ape Escape? Yo, it is. Ape Escape was one of the best games, man. Okay. Yeah, so this looks like a PlayStation banner. So I don't know yet what this has to do with your stream, but maybe you're a PlayStation only gamer. But it's okay. It's cool. It's very gamer. Rideout 365. Okay, your profile picture. What is this? I can't read this. I don't know what this is. This will definitely not attract anybody to click on your thing. Like, no, I'm not hating. I'm not hating at all. Okay, I'm just saying I wish that you put at least a picture of your face or something in here, just so we could see. It's just black with some red text. I feel like it's missing. You're missing out on some real estate here to help grow your stream and your channel. You got community moments up. You got your recent broadcasts. Looks like you stream for around 2 hours at a time, which is cool. And playing Call of Duty Warzone, a little bit of Fortnite, so a lot of shooting games. Okay, and you guys suggested streamers here. So yeah, again, so this PlayStation banner doesn't really match with what you play. So I would think about switching that, or put it something along the lines of you. Who is Rideout? Maybe something there. Okay, let's check your about. This is the Ride or Die family, and I, your host, welcomes you to join our community. Okay, how come all I need to ask you this. How come every word is capitalized? This community stands for support on mental health and equality. Let's grow together and play together to let the light shine on another day. One love, your host, Rideout 365. Okay, this is super cool, man. I really like this. This is super sweet, super wholesome. I like the full support on mental health and equality. 100% with you. Let's grow together and play together. I don't like this let's grow together. If it's like growth in terms of self-development and, inner, yeah, there's no other word for it. Self-development, totally fine. But be careful when you're talking about like streaming and content creation. When you say things like let's grow together, it seems like it could come across as follow for follow, and you might get people following you and then typing in your chat saying, hey, I followed you, follow me back. I would just be careful about the let's grow together. It could give off that follow for follow or support for support vibe, which you really want to stay away from anywhere as a content creator, because that's just inorganic. It's not real. It's just transactional. And if you unfollow them, they're going to unfollow you. It's just bad. It looks bad. It's just a bad thing, right? No one really cares about followers at the end of the day. It's just more about engagement. So if, when you see someone that has one follower with like 10,000 followers and one viewer, you're gonna question like, how can it's a weird thing, right? If you have 10 viewers, 5, 10, 20 viewers, more making sense. At 10,000 followers, that's fine, but 1 or 0 is kind of weird. So did you buy all those followers? Like, that's weird, right? So usually around 1% of your followers and your viewership makes sense. So if you have 100 followers, you're gonna have a viewer. That's the average. That's the average, right? But again, followers is not really a metric, so that's why. So try to stay away from that. If that's not it and you're talking about self-development, it's all good, okay? I totally am on board with that. It is just hard to read with the title text, how you have everything capitalized, every word. I would just put it as regular text. It's just I find it really hard to read. Okay, so this is it's like a sweet message, but it just doesn't give us much information about you and what your streams, what we could expect from your streams in terms of content and value. We see that you're, support mental health and equality. You seem to be wholesome, and that's it, right? That's kind of where it ends. Let's just read about in your info panels to see if we can see more. This is just a basic stream schedule. Check the Discord for any updates on changes. Okay. I would remove this sentence. I mean, I don't think that this is really important. You could just say, check the Discord for any updates to the schedule or updates, maybe to make it even more concise. Check the Discord for any changes. You don't need this. You don't need to say this is a basic stream schedule, right? 5 days a week is your schedule, Monday to Thursday for around 2.5 hours, and then Saturday for a couple hours, and then noon you're streaming for 9 hours. Okay, that is a huge commitment that as a newer streamer, I really just would never recommend this amount of streaming. It really is really a lot of time put into streaming that you could be using this time more effectively. Like if you have noon to 9 o'clock every Sunday, I would take some of those hours and put it towards sharing on social media, because Twitch does not have any discoverability. Not any. There's a small discoverability versus YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, right? If you're spending almost every single night all of these hours, you are going to get burnt out very quick, trust me. And the amount of time that you're streaming does not really change. As new streamers, I suggest 3 streams a week at 2 to 3 hours max, and you're good. All the other hours that you have that's free, use it to clip down your stream or make content to post on YouTube and on TikTok, because those apps are made for discoverability. They are literally made to get people to find you. So use those apps instead. Spend your 9 hours on Sunday creating and editing. You're a content creator, so you gotta create content, right? Not just streaming, especially because streaming doesn't have discoverability on Twitch. It's very, very low. It's very hard. Whereas on TikTok, you can grow overnight. And it continues to grow, right? When someone searches on YouTube, it doesn't just show them what's live. It shows them all videos from all time that are relevant. Whereas on Twitch, that doesn't happen. You can only grow on Twitch when you're live, if you only post on Twitch. So take that time, post on social media, man. You're gonna find growth way, way better than streaming. Chat's calculating 21.5 hours a week. That's almost an entire day. I stream 9 hours a week. That's 3 hours every, 3 times a week. That's the max. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Looking out for you. Okay. I'm an all-around gamer that plays a bit of everything from Call of Duty to Assassin's Creed and the occasional sports game. 420 friendly, 18+ content, curses like a drunken sailor, down for gaming. All right. So cool. This gives us a little bit of an idea of who you are. The one thing that I'm concerned of is that you are really you are going the route of variety streamer. So you don't have a specific niche to go down, right? You don't only do Call of Duty, or you don't only do Assassin's Creed games. So in terms of content wise, your variety. If you're variety in general, we're gonna want to fall in love with you. So we're gonna want to get to know you more. And there isn't a lot of information here that we can talk to you. We don't know who you are. We don't know where you're from. What are your hobbies? What are your interests? What do you like about game? Why are you a gamer? Whatever that you can think about and talk about you, because at the end of the day, if all the games are different, there has to be one thing that's consistent, and that's you. And we want to know more about you. And here we don't. Okay. Hopefully that helps you. Join my Discord server. I would put some bullet points here. This is kind of really hard to read. And if you could also go to regular, capitalizations, because the title text here is, it's tough. It's really tough to read through this. Okay. And especially a big paragraph like this, put the little bullet points or little dashes even, and make your own bullet points, and it'll be easier. About me. Oh, there's about me here. I did not see this. Maybe about me should be your first panel. Let's open it up this way and see if something changes. Yeah, your about me, if I open it up as if I'm watching your stream live with your chat on the side, your about me is all the way down here. I gotta scroll so far. Bring this up here, man. Bring this right up here. We'll read in a sec. Something else I realized, this title of your info panel, delete that. You actually don't need this. This is redundant. It says donate, games we play, games, stream schedule, community rules, Discord. About me. Get rid of this. This is just extra noise on your page. Remove this. You can remove this and save some space. Okay. So I'm your host, Rideout. Welcome you to the Ride or Die fam. Mental health, laying the shine on a dark day. So this you already wrote in your bio. Okay, this is already in your bio. So I think that you could remove this as well to make it more concise, because when there's too much text, people just read nothing. Less is more, right? How long you been streaming? October 2020. Okay, 6'2", cool. Originally from Newfoundland, but living in Vancouver. 93 baby. Here some people say I'm born in the late 1900s. Okay. All this too, man. The title case is very hard to read. It's not a natural way that people type. Like, this is not the title of a book or a movie. What makes you unique? I'm a realist. I don't do fake because there's already enough fake to go around. All right, cool. That tells us a little bit more about you. Chat is also recommending, and I agree, swap this subs leaderboard with this about me. Put this up front. We don't need to see the subs leaderboard here, especially because you already have a subs leaderboard in chat and it matches up. Doesn't also need to be in your info panels, especially not the first one. Bring it down here if anything, and or remove it. Because mobile sees this, and like on cell phones, you'll see this, and in browser we see this anyway. So this to me is just an extra thing. This leaderboard is an extension. This is a browser extension. Any of these, like the sound alerts and this subs leaderboard, these are browser extensions, so they will not show in mobile either in your info panels. Yeah, so overall, dude, to look at your profile, we're missing a little bit more about you, you know? Even this about me, knowing where you're from and 6'2", like how come people say in late 1900s? Do you like Sherlock Holmes? Are you like in love with the Victorian era or the Roaring 20s? You like dressing up as in suits from the 20s? Like what about it? You know, I feel like I'm missing. There's a disconnect. I want to connect with you because I'm on your stream, but I don't know who you are. All right, right out. I'm reading this back again. Here you're saying it's the late 1900s, which the late 1900s is 1990s. So this is also just duplicated. You know, I would put something, and by doing when you were born also, people have to do the math. You don't want people doing the math. Math is hard for everybody. Seriously, just say age question mark and then put your age 30. That's it. Unless this is a joke, I'm not really sure. You know, I would just put age 30 and that's it. It's like simple, or put age boomer. At least do that. You know, we're boomers in our 30s. So I would do something along the lines of that, okay? Let's check your emotes. Actually, we have a new way to check emotes. Hold on. Flashbang alert, everybody. Flashbang alert. All right, we got some tier 1s. We got a little Grim Reaper guy. And then you got the tier 2, tier 3, which is the standard default Twitch ones. We got some follower emotes. Nice. And your sub badges. These are cool. I like these. Okay. So again, these are all very cool, but we're kind of missing some sort of branding. We're missing some sort of brand consistency. You say that you're mental health and equality, and then you say, let the light shine on another day, or let the light shine on a dark day, you say. But then here with your emotes, this is like, not really like positivity and mental health, is like the Grim Reaper guy. So I'm kind of like, the branding is kind of a little bit confusing for me. And I think that there's something, you know, missing there. With the username Rideout365, with the no profile picture, I feel like things are kind of spread wide and general. And something that we talk about so much in the stream is when you market to everybody, you sell to no one. You really got to find a specific target audience. Who do you want to be in your community? You know, who do you want in your community? That's the most important thing to like think about, right? Do you want 15-year-old people that like Fortnite? You want 40-year-old people that play StarCraft? You know, like, do you want kids? Do you want people with kids? Do you want, what is it, right? Do you want guys? Do you want girls? Do you want, you know? And of course the answer is I want everybody because I want to be the #1 streamer. It doesn't work like that, right? If you're starting a business, we talked about this earlier in the stream. If you're starting a business, you're not just going to start selling everything in the books. You're going to open a coffee shop and you're going to sell coffee. And even better, you're going to sell something like Turkish or Greek coffee or whatever, right? And you're going to go more and more specific. So if you told me that you only played Assassin's Creed games and you're from the 1900s because you like to dress up in suits from back in the day, like now we have something that's super specific and we get to talk to you about these things, right? So the branding and the overall message that you're trying to send should be cohesive. I hope that makes sense. And like I said earlier, if you have any questions, just reach out to me through Discord or hit me up on Twitter and we could chat. Let's check your links here. You got YouTube, TikTok, and Discord. I would change this personally to YouTube. It's not really a big deal, you know, it's more just maybe my own nitpicking, but I don't know, just type YouTube. I feel like YT is, I don't know, maybe it's my own thing. Got Rideout 365 Gaming. Okay, and you're posting on here, which is good. Good, so you're already posting on shorts. Shorts are doing really well these days, so keep posting and doing your thing. Looks like you've been posting on YouTube, so it's fantastic. This is where your growth is gonna come from. Dude, you have 1,200 followers on TikTok. That's huge. That's huge, man. So we won't do a TikTok review today, but this is great, man. Canadian content creator, live 5 days a week, PC, PS5, and you got your Twitch link. You should be going live on TikTok when you're live on Twitch. That's huge. That's huge. Like, that's great success. Keep doing your thing, and posting. Spend less time streaming, more time editing and posting. I feel like that's where your growth is going to be, okay? And your Discord works. Let's watch your recent Twitch VOD. I see here your title is 18 plus. It's always nice to have 18 plus if you are an 18 plus community. So that's good. You also want an 18 plus community. Number 7. I don't know what this means. Number 7. Why number 7? Hold my beer and watch me rise from ashes. 325 subs. Okay. Let's check your VOD. So we don't hear anything in the starting soon screen. I'm assuming that it's split out and muted for the Twitch VOD. All right, you got a cool overlay here. And I like that you put the gameplay up here so people know what's going on.
Playing this, or if he's playing...
It's hard to hear your mic, actually, for how loud I have it.
Could be this.
Yeah, your mic is really low or just not the best quality. I don't know. I don't even know if it might be picking up from your main mic here, but it almost, I don't know, just, oh yeah, it definitely is. It's hard to hear you. It's hard to hear you. I wish that you would speak with a little bit more of a vocal projection, like as if you're speaking to somebody behind your monitors. That's usually the way I do it. It's not yelling, but it's just projecting, opening up your mouth, talking loud, and it makes the microphone just know exactly what to pick up. Okay, and you got your stuff here, all of your overlays. Yeah, there's a lot of crackling with your audio. I would take a look at your audio, man. Audio is such a big thing. You don't need to spend a lot of money on audio and on microphone. You can get a good quality. You're Canadian, so a good $60 Canadian microphone. This is just, there's some crackling I hear, and the volume is really low.
Say again?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever listened back to your own VOD. But there's a lot of crackling, a lot of echoing, and no matter how good your stream is, no matter how good you are at the game, if the audio is bad, unfortunately, people are gonna leave. Audio is the #1 thing that can maintain, you know? If you've ever been watching like a YouTube video and it kind of gets all fuzzy and grainy for a bit, but you can hear what's going on, you're still gonna stay and continue watching because you can figure out what's happening, right? So video quality is less important. Mic quality is more important. So I think that should be your next priority for sure. Okay. Looks like you're playing with some friends. I don't know who you're playing with. There's no like something on the screen to show who you're talking to. All right, let's get to some gameplay. Your cam is super small, man. Why is your cam so small? We want to see you. You're the streamer. We want to see your reactions. We want to talk to you, get to know who you are. You can put that cam a little bit bigger, you know. Feel like here you were big, so it's not a thing that you're shy. I think that you can make this cam a little bigger for sure during the gameplay. I don't know if you're playing music because the Twitch VOD mutes it, so I can't hear that. But I do want to hear your gameplay with your voice. I'm scrubbing through and it seems to be that you're kind of quiet. Yeah, your microphone is really quiet. Like the volume is very low, especially compared to the game. I'll just back it up so you can hear this. But it's very, the volumes are off.
want to give this a weapon a try. That was straight beamage.
So watching back your VODs is something that's so critical. Once you are happy with your VOD, I would say, you know, every week or every 2 weeks, just watch it back and see, or if you've changed something with your audio or your music, or you're messing with levels or playing a different game, you'd want to watch your VODs again. But if you only play one game and you're happy with all your levels, you're probably okay. I would still watch back the VOD just to see if it was a good stream overall. Don't have to watch through the whole thing, scrub through it, watch 2 to 3 minute segments and see if that was an entertaining stream for you, if you would enjoy watching that. And maybe you're gonna start getting some ideas on how you can tweak it and change it. Overall, you are quiet in the sense of you're not talking and sharing information about what's going on in the game or anything like that. So the stream is a little bit, you know, lacking on the engagement side of things. Yeah, and those audio levels might be the one that's hurting you the most, I think. Guys, you seem like a cool dude. You know, it's hard to see you here. I wish the cam was bigger. But you seem like a cool dude, and you know, you're having fun gaming with your friends, which is cool. But the audio I think is hurting. Yeah. And that's good, man. Yeah. So hopefully that helps you. Right out, I would also say that your title is so critical. It's so important, your title, and to share, you know, to people that are potentially coming in, like, what's the reason why I should click on this stream and not the hundreds of other streams out there. So if you're doing a challenge, write that. You know, are you saying like, oh, I'm doing a pistol run only, or I don't know, right? I'm not well versed in and up to date in Call of Duty, but you know, are you doing some sort of gun challenge, right? Are you trying to finish a quest, right? Like, put that in there. Every time you die, are you gonna take a shot or a chug of beer? You know, put some sort of stakes on there. Or every time you die, you're gonna gift a sub to the community. I don't know, something along the lines of that's gonna reveal to people what you're doing that's so interesting on your stream that is worth their time to come and watch, right? Hold my beer and watch me rise from the ashes. You know, I think it's a cool title of a movie or something like that, but I don't know if it's going to generate clicks into your stream, which on Twitch is the only way for discoverability on Twitch. It's pretty much the only way, right? People are gonna see your title and click it. So right out, again, I hope that helps you. Thank you very much. My main thing for you, dude, fix your audio. If you can clean that up, that would be such a big improvement. Clean up your info panels and your bio and stuff, just so that it reads out a little bit better. And I would also scale a little bit back on the stream time. I think that you're focusing a lot on streaming when the path to growth is through social media, TikTok and YouTube. But more emphasis on that, and you're gonna see growth and do well. Wishing lots of success 2023. I love what you stand for, man. So keep it up, keep going. And if you need anything, reach out to me. And if you don't implement any of these changes, like I said, it's all good, okay? No hard feelings. Good luck. And thanks again for letting us use your stream. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Hope you got some value out of it. If you want to message me or DM me and just say, Peach, you're beautiful. Thank you for everything you do. I'd appreciate that. Okay, message me on Twitter or on Discord or whatever. If you just want to, you know, chat quick, have a question, we got a whole Discord section for streamers, so you can post in there. If you need tech support, we'll help you out. Okay, and if I can't help you, somebody else in the Discord will. So it's all good. Okay, have a great weekend. I love you guys.